to ask, how did you feel when you found out you got the role? Because there were so many women in Hollywood that wanted this role, and you got it.
Yeah, I had no idea it was coming my way. And weirdly, I was at, well, not weirdly maybe, but I was at a dinner with Baz's wife, Catherine Martin. It was a big, big dinner, lots of tables, but I was opposite her, and she wouldn't look at me all night. And this, I still didn't know that I got the job, and I thought, that's a really bad sign.
Really?
Yeah. And so at the end of the meal, I was like, I've got to get out of here. So I made a beeline for the exit, and she came over with her phone and said, someone needs to talk to you. That was bad.
Really? Well, this must have been some kiss that blew Leo and Basil. Oh, you're not gonna be. You're not getting out of this one.
I've heard this story, but it was in the script that Daisy kisses him. But in auditions, you never really know whether you should or not, whether it's like weird. So I asked if I should, and Baz said, "Go for it."
Go for it.
So I did.
So how was it kissing Leonardo? You just accomplished many women's dreams of wanting to kiss Leonardo DiCaprio. So
I know. Do you know, it's funny though, because when you're doing it in terms of that, and you know, as a 12-year-old, I probably would have been like, what is my 27-year-old doing? The version of myself. But when you're doing the scene, we just had such a great time acting together, and so it just felt like part of the scene. It's always weird, actually, when you kiss someone for the first time. It's awkward the first time, and then it's just sort of run of the mill.
Was there an initiation process for you on the set? Because I mean, Toby and Leo, they've been friends for so long.
Yeah, no, they were. Initially, it was. I thought it was going to be a bit of a boys' club, you know, but they weren't like that at all. They were so sweet and so involving and so hardworking, so serious and very conscientious, but so fun and silly sometimes.
Now that headpiece was to die for, and everybody's talking about. Did you ever feel uncomfortable kind of putting on such expensive, lavish jewelry and being responsible for that? You're like, okay, take it off right now.
I did. At the end of the day, I felt kind of, you know, there was a sense of relief to know that I hadn't lost it. I broke the pearls once. I wear these pearl things around my wrist, and I broke them once, and they went everywhere, and I've never seen a group of people react so fast. There were like 15 people who just fell to the floor and started scrapping, because they were all real pearls. It was real Tiffany's. And the Tiffany's, you know, people were looking at me from the corner.
And
I was in
was
trouble.
Was it one of those you break you buy moments? Did you think that maybe it would have to get taken out of your check?
Yeah, seriously. And I thought I could possibly get fired, but I survived. So,
what about the opulence of the movie would you say took your breath away? And then, what would you say is pretty grand in your real life?
Yeah. Every day I was completely blown away. I've never worked on a film like this, and the sets were enormous, and they were as big as they feel when you're filming, and then with all the added special effects on top. So I think the party scenes were the ones that I was, I mean, I walked onto set and there were 400 people dancing fully in hair and makeup and going completely crazy, and I've never seen anything like it. I've no comparison in my real life. I'm far less interesting than that. I don't go to big, extravagant parties.
Was there anything from the set that you wish, I know you said you're not lavish and not extravagant, but anything you would have wanted to bring back with you?
I would like to bring back the men's fashion.
Really?
I would love men to dress like that. I think they look so handsome. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is the only man who can pull off a pink suit as well.
That suit was pretty.
And with a cane and that whole and those little glasses.
Was there ever any jokes on the set like "Here comes the Pink Panther"?
No, he knows. He can walk in that suit. He knows he's one of very few men who can pull it off.
You have Jay-Z collaborating with such a big film. What was it like for you? Were you a Jay-Z fan before you even...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I never thought I'd be in a film where Jay-Z would be doing the soundtrack. It makes me so much cooler than I actually am. I feel very proud. But yeah, the music is amazing. And when I saw it for the first time a couple of days ago, I loved hearing all the glimpses of the soundtrack that come out. And I think it just kicks in, all the songs kick in at the perfect moment and really and just bring you into the film more.